Let us continue nomenclature of IUPAC organic compounds. Now we will take trienes. We are taking trienes. Trienes in the sense tri in the sense three, ene in the sense double bond. That means three double bonds present here. Now we will take example for this. CH2 double bond, CH single bond CH, double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. This compound we will take. In this compound, totally 6 carbon atoms are there. 6 carbon atoms means root word is X. Root word is X. Then primary suffix is CC double bond in. 3 double bonds are there. Therefore, we can say triene. We can say 3 double bonds. Therefore, triene. Then diene, triene like this is coming in the sense we have to include A into the parent chain. Here in the primary suffix, if you write diene, triene like this, then you have to include A into the parent chain, that root word. Therefore, instead of saying hexa, X, we have to say hexa, we have to say. Then double bond position we have to mention. For that we are giving numbering. Now for this double bond position is 1, that 1 will write. For this double bond 3, that 3 we have written. For this double bond position is 5, that 5, 1, 3, 5 triene. So the name of this compound is hexa 135 triene, we are saying. Next we will take alkynes. Next homologous series is alkynes. Here this alk indicates number of carbon atoms. This ion indicates CC triple bond. This ion indicates CC triple bond, we can say. This alkynes general formula CnH2n minus 2. This alkynes general formula CnH2n minus 2. N is equal to minimum 2. Less than 2 not possible because carbon-carbon triple bond is required. In order to write carbon-carbon triple bond, we have to write N must be minimum 2. N is 2 or greater than 2. Okay. So we will substitute N is equal to 2. We are getting C2H2, we are getting. Here 2 carbon atoms are there. The 2 carbon atoms will write 2 hydrogen atoms. For this carbon 1 hydrogen. For this carbon 1 hydrogen. Now carbon valence is 4. It is having 1 bond. So remaining 3 bonds. For this also 3 bonds. That 3 bonds we will write it as a triple bond. So carbon-carbon triple bond is there. Therefore it is coming under alkynes. Here 2 carbon atoms present. Therefore alk word is eth. Alk word is eth. For triple bond we can say ine. So IUPAC name is ethine. Common name for this one is acetylene. Acetylene is the common name for this compound. Next we will take N is equal to 3, N is equal to 4, like this we can take. Now we will take one compound, that is CH3, CH2, C triple bond C, CH3, like this compound we have taken. What is the name of this compound? We will see. Here parent chain contains 5 carbon atoms, therefore pent we can say, and triple bond coming under primary suffix, therefore ine. This triple bond position we have to say, for which we have to give numbering. So numbering we are giving to the parent chain like this. Now triple bond present between second carbon and the third carbon. Therefore position of triple bond is what means 2. Position of triple bond is 2. So the name of this compound is pent-2-ine. Pent-2-ine is the name. Next we will take CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2, C triple bond CH. This compound we will take. For this compound, let us select parent chain. We will select parent chain for this compound. Then we will give the numbering. When we are giving numbering, triple bond must get least position when compared to this alkyl branch. Here in this one, straight chain is a parent chain. This CH3 coming under branch. This branch name is methyl. Branch name is methyl. So Here methyl is there and triple bond is there. Triple bond is a functional group. This triple bond gets higher priority when compared to this alkyl group. Therefore, triple bond must get least position when compared to this alkyl branch. So we have to start numbering from right side, not from left side. So right side we are starting numbering. We have started from right side and proceeding towards left side. Now the methyl position is 5, so we will say 5 methyl, and parent chain contains 6 carbon atoms, therefore X. Primary suffix is ine because triple bond, so ine we will write. This ine position is 1, that 1 we have written. How to say position of triple bond? In the sense, triple bond present between which carbons we have to see, in that least number we have to take as a position. So here triple bond present between first carbon and second carbon, in that least position is 1, therefore position of this triple bond we have to say as 1 we have to say. So 5 methyl X19 is the name of this compound. Next CH3C, CH3, CH3, CH2, C triple bond CH. This compound we have taken. For this compound, how to say the name, that we will see. It is a parent chain. It is a parent chain. Now this CH3 coming under branch, this CH3 coming under branch. Therefore, we are having two branches. That means dimethyl we are having. Branch is dimethyl. So this is methyl group branch. This is methyl group branch. Two methyl groups. Therefore, we can say dimethyl. We can say. Then parent chain contains 5 carbon atoms. 5 carbon atoms means pent we can say, and carbon-carbon triple bond means ine we can say. Carbon-carbon triple bond we can say as ine. Then we have to give the numbering. Numbering how to give, in the sense, triple bond must get least position. So start numbering from right side to here 3, here 4, here 5. This branch gets 4th position. This branch also gets 4th position. Therefore, we can say 4, 4 dimethyl pent. Then triple bond present between first and second carbons. Triple bond is present between first and second carbons. Therefore, triple bond position is what? In the sense 1. Triple bond position we can say as 1. Okay. Next, we'll see about diene. Diene. Diene in the sense, this ine means triple bond. Di means 2 times present. So diene in the sense, triple bond present 2 times. Now we will take example for this. CH3, C triple bond C, single bond C, triple bond CH. We have taken like this. Now, for this parent chain contains how many carbon atoms? You see, 2, 4, 5. 5 carbon atoms are there. Therefore, pent we have said. Pent is the IUPAC name, the root word. Then triple bond present 2 times. Therefore, we are saying diene. Diene we said. If triple bond present between two, if triple bond present more than 1 time, that means 2 times, 3 times, then what we have to do means, to the root word we have to include a. So we have written penta and diene. Then we have to say position of triple bond. We have to say start numbering from right side, because that gives a least position to the triple bond. Therefore, we have started from right side. Here this triple bond position is 1. This triple bond position is 3. Therefore, we can say 1, 3 diene. So this name is penta 1, 3 diene. We can say. Next. Next we will see functional groups. We will see. So far we have seen double bond and triple bond we have seen. Now other functional groups we will see. Other functional groups in the sense that will contain heteroatom. Heteroatom in the sense other than carbon and hydrogen, like oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and so on. So now we will see such a type of functional groups. Now we will take a functional groups. We will take functional groups. This functional groups, one example we will take a halide. In the functional groups we are taking example is what means halide. This halide is generally represented as X. X in the sense F, Cl, Br, I we can use. In the place of X halogen, we can use fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine we can use. Now this halide always coming under prefix in the IUPAC name. This halide will be called as a halo. So if F is there, fluoro, Cl, chloro, Br, bromo, I, iodo, like this we will say this halide. This halide never will be said as a secondary suffix in the IUPAC name. So halide always coming under prefix in the IUPAC nomenclature. Now in the IUPAC nomenclature, one is prefix, next one is root word, next one is primary suffix, next is secondary suffix. Primary suffix means carbon carbon single bond, carbon carbon double bond, carbon carbon triple bond alone will come. Other than these three, nothing will come under primary suffix. Secondary suffix means main functional group comes under secondary suffix. Next we will take another functional group that is called alcohol. This alcohol is represented as OH, O single bond H. OH group is called alcohol. This alcohol can act as main functional group in a given organic compound. Otherwise, it can act as substituent in a organic compound. How to say the alcohol in a functional group is main functional group, otherwise substituent? How to say? For which when we have to come for that category in the sense, if the organic compound contains only alcoholic group as a functional group, then this alcohol comes under secondary suffix. Suppose the organic compound contains two or more functional groups, then out of two or more, one is main functional group, rest are substituents. How to say which is main functional group and which are substituents? For which we have to see priority order. Based on priority order, we can say that. So this alcoholic group can come under substituent or can come under main functional group. That is based on priority order. So when it comes under substituent, when it comes as substituent, this name we have to say as prefix. While this name is called hydroxy. This name is called what in the sense? Hydroxy. When it acts as main functional group, it comes under secondary suffix. The secondary suffix is what means OL. The secondary suffix is OL. So this alcohol is OH group. When it acts as substituent, it is coming under prefix. Prefix is hydroxy. When it acts as main functional group, it is coming under secondary suffix. The secondary suffix is last two letters, that is OL. Secondary suffix is like this. Next, we'll take the functional group is aldehyde. Functional group we are taking aldehyde. This aldehyde formula is CHO. Aldehyde formula is CHO. This aldehyde can come under prefix, otherwise secondary suffix. Anything possible. If it acts as main functional group, then it is secondary suffix, while its secondary suffix is what means AL, first two letters. AL is the secondary suffix for this. When it acts as prefix, substituent, when it acts as substituent, this name we have to say as a prefix. Prefix name for aldehyde is oxo. Oxo we can say. Otherwise we can say aldo. Aldo we can say. When the carbon atom of aldehyde is included in the parent chain. When the carbon atom of aldehyde is included in the parent chain, then the prefix name is oxo or aldo. Suppose the carbon of aldehyde is not included in the parent chain, then we have to say this name as formyl. Formyl. So The prefix for aldehyde is oxo, aldo, formyl. When we have to say formyl, if the aldehydic group carbon is not included in parent chain, then this name is formyl. If aldehydic carbon is included in the parent chain, then this name is said as oxo, otherwise aldo. When it comes under main functional group, it is going for secondary suffix. The secondary suffix is what means al. Al we can say. Next functional group is ketone. Next functional group is ketone. This ketone we can say as C double bond O. This ketone, secondary suffix for ketone is this last three letters, that is one. One we can say. Prefix is what means oxo, otherwise keto. Oxo we can say, otherwise keto we can say. Prefix is oxo or keto we can say. Next functional group is cyanide. Cyanide we can represent as C triple bond N. Cyanide we have represented as C triple bond S N. Now your doubt is functional group. We are asking that a functional group carbon must be included in parent chain or not. Functional group carbon must be included in parent chain. Functional group carbon must be included in parent chain if it is main functional group. If it is substituent, then need not. Then need not in the sense, if possibility is there, we can include. If there is no possibility, then we cannot include. Now I will give one compound. You see that here I am taking CH2, COOH, CH, COOH, CH2, COOH. I have taken like this compound. Here, what is the functional group means carboxylic acid. There is no other functional group. Only carboxylic acid is the functional group present. Therefore, it is the main functional group. Now, to say the name, we have to select the parent chain. How to select the parent chain? You see that one possibility is this. Like this selected in the IUPAC, then how the name is said, you see. These three carbons are called prop. Then carbon-carbon single bond, therefore N. COOH is called carboxylic acid. COOH, we have to call it as carboxylic acid. In all cases, we should not say like this. In the particular case, I am saying carboxylic acid. Then here 1, 2, 3 carboxylic acids are there, therefore tricarboxylic acid. Then I am giving numbering here 1, here 2, here 3. Then we are saying 1, 2, 3. Now you say here carboxylic acid is the main functional group that is having carbon. That carbon, is it included in the parent chain? No. This name is said in another way. What is that another way? That we'll see. In another way, this name is said. That another way we'll see now. Now the parent chain is this. It is a parent chain. Okay. Now what is the name of this parent chain? You see that the parent chain contains 5 carbon atoms. Therefore, the root word is what means pent. Pent. Here 2 carboxylic groups are there in the parent chain. Therefore, secondary suffix is a dioic acid. Dioic acid. So here dioic acid we said. Since di we have to include here A. Then position of carboxylic acid we have to say here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, here 5. So we are saying that 1, 5 dioic acid. This carboxylic acid is treated as a branch here. So this name is said in as prefix carboxy. As a prefix carboxy, we have to say 3 carboxy, like that we have to say. Therefore, we can't say that the main functional group. That means functional group carbon must be included in parent chain. Like that we cannot say. That means generally, superficially, if we see functional group, general point, what is that means? Functional group carbon must be included in the parent chain. In that there is no doubt. Okay, functional group carbon must be included in the parent chain. In that there is no doubt. We have just before we have discussed one example now, propane 1,2,3 tricarboxylic acid. That and all coming somewhat advanced as per 11th and 12th syllabus. That's all. So as per the syllabus, we will take that functional group carbon is included in the parent chain. We will take now. Later we will see when we are discussing about some of the compounds. We are after coming across some of the compounds. We will see what are the exceptions in that. Exceptions in the sense when we are going in a advance, we will not consider such a type of doubts. Okay, sir. So we have taken cyanide. Cyanide is CN. That when it comes as prefix, we have to say cyano. When it comes as secondary suffix nitrile, we have to say nitrile. Secondary suffix is nitrile. Then we will take ether. Ether we can say single bond O, single bond. This we will say as alkoxy. Alkoxy we can say. Next we will take carboxylic acid is the functional group. Carboxylic acid formula is COOH. It's when it comes as prefix we will say as carboxy. Secondary suffix is what means oic acid. Secondary suffix is oic acid for this. Next we will take ester. Next we are taking ester. Ester formula is C double bond O, single bond O, single bond, ester. When it comes as prefix, we have to call this is as alkoxycarbonyl. We will call it as alkoxycarbonyl. We will call alkoxycarbonyl. Secondary suffix is what means O8. Secondary suffix is O8. Ester means COO. Prefix is alkoxycarbonyl. Secondary suffix is O8. Next we will take a acyl halide or acid halide. Acyl halide or acid halide. This is a C double bond O X. COX. X is called FClBrI like this. It is called acyl halide or acid halide. Prefix is halocarbonyl. Prefix is halocarbonyl. Suffix is oil halide. Suffix is oil halide. Secondary suffix. This acyl halide or acid halide formula is COX. Prefix name is halocarbonyl. Halo means chloro, bromo, iodo like this. Oil halide. Suffix is secondary suffix is oil halide. Halide means chloride, bromide, iodide like this we can say in the place of halide. Next we will take amine. This amine we can say primary amine is NH2 group. Secondary amine is NH. Secondary amine is NH. Tertiary amine is like this. Tertiary amine is like this. Prefix is amino. Prefix we can say amino. Secondary suffix we can say amine. Secondary suffix we can say amine. Secondary suffix is amine. Prefix is amino. Next we will take amide. Amide we can say CONH2. Amide CONH2. It is primary amide. Then CONH or it is a secondary amide. Next CONR2. It is a tertiary amide. It is a tertiary amide. When it comes as prefix, the name is called carbamyl. Carbamyl. When it comes as secondary suffix, main functional group, secondary suffix is what means amide. Amide is the secondary suffix. Prefix is carbamyl. Prefix we are saying carbamyl. Then next functional group is nitro. Formula is N double bond O, dative bond O, NO2. Prefix is nitro. secondary suffix not there. Nitro group always come under prefix. Nitro group always come under prefix, we can say. Next we will take thioalcohol. Thioalcohol. This thioalcohol, another name is mercaptan. Thioalcohol, another name is mercaptan. For this SH we can say SH. Prefix is mercapto. Prefix is mercapto. Suffix is thiol. Suffix is thiol. Thioalcohol, another name is mercaptan. This formula SH. Prefix is mercapto. Suffix is thiol. Now, just before we have discussed prefix and secondary suffix for certain functional groups. These we have to practice it. These names we have to practice it. Next, now we will take functional groups particularly. Now we will take halides. How to say the name of halides we'll see. First we will take one functional group compounds we will take. Then we will see many functional groups compound we'll see. Now we have taken halides. In this we will take CH3, CH2, Cl. Its a common name we will see. CH3, CH2 is called ethyl group. Common name is ethyl group. Cl name is chloride. It is common name. Now we will see IUPAC name. IUPAC name means first we have to say the name of Cl. Cl name has to be said as halo, that is chloro. Chloro we have to say. Here 2 carbons present, therefore root word is eth. Root word we have to say eth. Carbon-carbon single bond is present, therefore ene. Carbon-carbon single bond, so that we said ene. So this IUPAC name is what means chloroethane. Chloroethane we have to say. Next we will take CH3, CHBr, CH3. This we will take. For this, what is the common name? We have taken this. For this, we will see common name. Common name is this second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore, this is iso word we can say. And 3 carbon atoms are there. Therefore, propyl. So we will say as isopropyl we can say. Then Br name is called bromide. Br name is bromide. So isopropyl bromide. Now we will see IUPAC name. IUPAC name means first we have to say the name of Br. That Br name is bromo. Br name we are saying as bromo. Then we have to see the parent chain. Parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms. 3 carbon atoms means the root word is prop. Then carbon-carbon single bond, that is primary suffix ene. Now we have to say the position of this bromine. Therefore, we have to give the numbering in the parent chain. Number 1 here, number 2, number 3. Now bromine is attached to second carbon. Therefore, we have to call this is as a 2-bromo we have to say. This is 2-bromo propane is the name of this compound. Okay. Next, we will take this compound CH3, Br, CH3, CH3. This compound we have taken. In this compound, this bromine present at this carbon is having directly linked 3 alkyl groups. 3 carbons directly linked to this carbon. Therefore, this carbon is a tertiary carbon. This tertiary carbon is having this halogen. Therefore, we can call this is as tertiary bromide. We will call this is as a tertiary bromide. So, in the common name, we are saying tertiary. In the common name, we said tertiary. Next, this is 4 carbon atoms present. Therefore, we can call this is as butyl. Br name is bromide. So, we can call this name is tertiary butyl bromide. This common name is tertiary butyl bromide we can say. Then we will see IUPAC name. IUPAC name we will see. IUPAC name in the sense we have to select the parent chain for this. For this parent chain, we are selecting the parent chain is so and so. For the parent chain, we have to give the numbering. Here number 1, here number 2, here number 3. To the parent chain, we have given the numbering. Now we have to say the name. This BR comes as prefix in the IUPAC name. This name is Bromo. That Bromo we said. Next, the CH3 comes as prefix because it is branch. This name is methyl. Next, the parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms, therefore root word is prop. Carbon-carbon single bond, therefore ane. Then we have to say the position of branches. Bromine position is 2 because it is attached to second carbon. Methyl is attached to second carbon, therefore 2 methyl we can say. So 2 bromo 2 methyl propane is the name of this compound. Okay. Now bromo methyl, which name we have to say first in the sense? Bromo we have to say first, methyl we have to say second. Why should we say bromo first? Because alphabetically B comes first, M comes next. Therefore B bromo we are saying as a first, then only methyl we are saying. Next compound we will take CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, Cl. This compound we have taken. For this compound, let us select the parent chain. We are selecting the parent chain. It is a parent chain. This parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms. Now the Cl comes as a prefix for IUPAC. In the IUPAC name, Cl comes as prefix. Cl name we can say as a chloro. Cl name we are saying as chloro. The CH3 is the branch. This name we are saying as methyl. CH3 name we are saying methyl. This root word parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms, therefore prop. Parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms, therefore prop. Carbon-carbon single bond is there, therefore ane. So propane we said. Then we have to give numbering. We have to give numbering now. In the numbering, how to give in the sense, the branch should get least position. Here what is the branch? One is chlorine, one is methyl. Both should get least position. In that way we have to give numbering. Sir, out of these two, which should get least position? Out of these two, which should get least position in the sense, as per alphabetical order, which comes first, that should get least position. Therefore, let us give numbering from this right side. We will start and we will give numbering. Numbering we are giving to parent chain carbons. So this chlorine is attached to parent chain carbon 1, therefore 1 chloro. This methyl is attached to parent chain carbon 2, therefore 2 methyl. So we can call this name is 1 chloro 2 methyl propane. This name is 1 chloro 2 methyl propane. Okay. Then what is the common name for this compound? That we will see. Now here second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore we can use the word iso. Second carbon is having 2 methyl groups means we can say iso. And the chlorine must be present in the primary carbon. Then what is primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon and the quaternary carbon? That we'll see. Now I will take, let me take the compound like this. I have taken compound like this. Here this carbon will take, to this carbon only one carbon is directly linked. Only one carbon is directly linked to this. Therefore this carbon is primary carbon. This carbon is linked by 2 other carbons directly. Therefore it is called secondary carbon. This carbon is linked by 3 other carbons directly. Therefore it is called tertiary carbon. This carbon is linked by 4 other carbons like this. Therefore it is called quaternary carbon, like that. So this iso word where we can use, that means iso word in the sense the second carbon must have two methyl groups, one point. Then the halogen must be attached to primary carbon. Then only we can use iso. Sorry, iso we said totally 4 carbon atoms are there. Therefore, butyl. This Cl is called chloride. The Cl is called chloride. Now you see that the second carbon is having two methyl groups and the halogen is attached to primary carbon. Therefore, we are saying isobutyl. Why you are mentioning like this? That means here see, here also second carbon is having two methyl groups, but this is three methyl groups. So we cannot use iso word here. In the here you see that second carbon is having two methyl groups, but halogen is attached to secondary carbon. In this case, halogen is attached to secondary carbon. In this case alone, iso we can use isopropyl bromide. There alone bromine is attached to secondary carbon. In the rest of the cases, suppose you are saying isobutyl bromide, isopentyl bromide, in these cases halogen is attached to primary carbon and second carbon is having two methyl groups. This common name is giving like this much confusion. Therefore only IUPAC introduced nomenclature, general rules. As per general rules, we have to say name. Okay, for which case IUPAC, for what reason IUPAC has introduced rules means in order to avoid such a type of confusions. Common name means for some compounds only we can say, not for all the compounds. It will give lot of confusions, therefore only. So here isobutyl chloride and isopropyl bromide, both you have to get clarification properly. Here iso means second carbon is having two methyl groups. In the isobutyl chloride, chlorine is attached to primary carbon, not at tertiary carbon. If halogen is attached to tertiary carbon, then we have to call it as tertiary butyl we have to call. Okay, in the isopropyl bromide, the halogen is attached to secondary carbon and the second carbon is having two methyl groups. Okay, then next compound we will take. We are taking the compound CH3, C, CH3, CH3, CH2, Br. We will take compound like this. In this compound, we will say common name. Now, here quaternary carbon is there. 4-degree carbon is there. 4-degree carbon means that carbon is directly linked with, that carbon is directly linked by 4 other carbons. This carbon is directly linked by 4 other carbons. Therefore, it is called quaternary carbon. Now, in this quaternary case, the primary carbon is having halogen. Therefore, this part we can say as a neo we can say. And 5 carbon atoms are present, therefore pentyl. Br name is called bromide. Br name bromide. So the name of this compound is a neopentyl bromide. Another name also is there. What is that? Means neoamyl bromide. Neoamyl. We can call this is as a neoamyl bromide. Then what is the IUPAC name for this? That will see. Common name we said in two ways. One is neopentyl bromide, another one is neoamyl bromide. The common name is what is a common name? Our common name is over. IUPAC name we are seeing. We have selected parent chain. Now we will say the branch. Branch is 2 methyl groups, that we will say as dimethyl. Then bromine name we will say. Bromine name we are saying as bromo. Then parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms, that we are saying prop. Carbon-carbon single bond, that we are saying ane. Then we will give numbering in order to say the position. See that halogen has to get least position. Why? Because halogen comes alphabetically first. Therefore, here number 1, Here number 2, here number 3. This halogen is attached to first carbon, therefore 1 bromo. Methyl group attached to second carbon, therefore second. For another group 2, for another methyl group 2, so 2 comma 2 dimethyl. So the name of this one is 1 bromo 2 dimethyl propane is the name of this compound. Okay. Next we'll take the compound is CH3, CH2, 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 Cl. This compound will take. For this compound we will say the name. Here 5 carbon atoms present, therefore we will say as N-pentyl. N-pentyl, it is common name. N means normal. Normal means no branch, straight chain. All the 5 carbon atoms present in a straight chain, therefore no branch here, therefore normal. Normal means N. 5 carbon atoms pentyl. Cl name we have to say as chloride. It is common name. It is common name. For 5 carbons, another name is there, that is amyl. Amyl we can say. Therefore N-amyl chloride is the common name. N-amyl chloride is the common name. Then we will see IUPAC name. We will see IUPAC name. Here Cl name we have to say as a prefix, that is chloro. 5 carbon atoms present in the parent chain, therefore pent. Carbon carbon single bond, therefore ane. Chlorine present at first carbon, therefore 1 chloropentane. 1 in the sense we need not mention also. Therefore we can say even chloropentane also we can say the name of this. But if we say 1 chloropentane, it is more clear. Therefore the name of the IUPAC name of this one is 1 chloropentane. Common name we can say N-pentyl chloride, N-amyl chloride. Both we can say. Next we will take CH3, CHCl, CH2, CH2, CH3. Like that we have taken. Now we will see common name for this. Here